You ever, there we go. You ever been with a
Hello.
lady? You ever been with a lady? You ever been with a lady?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah. She put her big hairy arms around me, held me tight.
No,
It's
you
fun.
ever been with a lady and you tell her you're too full to eat her pussy?
No.
We just got back from dinner. I turned down dessert.
You would have made me try so much of your risotto. And now you're over here.
Trying to tell me that I have to eat dessert.
Yeah. Everybody
Listen.
knows you can't mix cheesecake and pussy. I'll get sick.
Pussy is the most aggressive dessert cart.
I've been
in the world.
drinking screwdrivers all night. I got all that orange juice fresh in my mouth. If I go down on you with that orange juice,
It's gonna mess with your pH levels.
it's gonna be bitter.
It's gonna mess with your pH
like when you
levels.
brush your teeth. No, I just mean like when you brush your teeth.
You brush your pussy with your
Don't
teeth.
go. Stop saying the P word.
My mom told me that the other day.
Did she?
And I'll tell you more about that later on Funny Dinner live
All right.
from New York City.
Do 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 do. Woo!
And we're back
Yeah.
on Funny Dinner 101.1.
101.1.
101.1.
First intro class, day one.
Now, Dan, I heard you had some wacky stories from the road. Why don't you tell me about those?
I never told you that.
Listen, buddy. When I bring comics on, it's kind of my lunch break, and I got this pasta in my hand.
Hair does
so
have
why
a
don't you
hand of pasta.
carry the show for a little bit here, huh?
Hair does have a hand of pasta. If I had to describe the amount, I'd say a handful.
It's about a handful.
Or a handful of hot pasta.
So I hope you got a handful of anecdotes, baby.
Yeah, well, I got a coney dog. You need to get an eating sound though now too. That you establish that you put the mic. That sound established that you put the mic down. But you need a second sound to establish that you're now eating. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. All right, so what?
I'm surprised.
What was it, Boise?
I'm surprised you're eating all that pasta, considering what I saw you were up to this morning, pal. You had a big breakfast of pleasing your lover. It's fun because most food you eat and you consume, but that's one of the few things you
Dan
eat
showed
that
up
you
a little
give.
early to the studio, okay?
Stop
he
yelling.
saw some things that he shouldn't have seen, okay?
I definitely shouldn't have seen it. You ever seen people having sex?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are some? You got any stories? I just go through a checklist of interesting topics. Yes. You ever ride a boat? Yes.
Yes, I've been on a boat.
You ever have any funny zoo stories? Yes.
Yes.
You ever ever have a bad breakup? Yes.
No, I walked past a woman. I walked past.
I bet you've
people.
walked a woman.
I've walked a woman home many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Because if you're a comedian, you're like, I don't want to walk anybody. But if you're a gentleman,
I want to walk. I want to walk.
it's all about walking people, their cars, to their homes.
No, I was walking down an alleyville,
Alleyville.
an alley in Old Louisville.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were two people.
Why'd you choose alley and not street?
Because it was an alley.
More fun to go out. No, I meant why did you? Oh, you wanted that being the alley.
Yeah, it was a cheaper.
Cheaper. The street is too expensive.
Didn't want to pay the tolls.
Yeah. No, I totally get that though. Sometimes you're not dressed for the sidewalk.
That wasn't.
You're like, damn, dude, I'm disheveled. I just came out to fucking go get some milk from the corner store.
Sidewalk, I knew I was gonna get a ticket,
Yeah.
so I was in the alleyway.
Yeah. Eric was hiding in the alleyway.
But yeah, they were having sex bent over a trash can.
Wow.
Like she was like having
Short
her
trash can or tall people?
normal sized trash can, normal sized people. Sorry.
Sorry. I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I've never thrown anything out. I'll be honest. I've never seen a trash can.
I eat my trash.
Yeah, I've never.
I'm sorry. I eat trash.
Yeah.
So some wacky stories from the road.
That's the only time you've seen that.
People having sex in
Yeah,
public?
people having
No,
sex.
I've seen that happen like a bunch of times. Yeah, that's not the only time.
Why'd you choose the most boring story?
Because it's always just that.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that happen.
It's never like you go
5
like,
times.
oh. There's never like an oh.
Oh my god.
You're gonna spill all his hot pasta.
Oh my god.
He put his hot pasta in his lap. He's got crotch burns.
It's not hot anymore. I should give up on the illusion. I'm holding it with an oven mitt.
Forget about parm. This guy's got dick cheese. He's got a lap full of rigatoni.
It's penne.
I'll take
which
a-
honestly is appropriate.
I'll take a lap full.
Penne penis?
Penne. Hey, gals, you want some penne? And then they look down and you just have hot pasta spilled all over your crotch.
With a fork.
Yeah,
Like-
fork stabbed
Like
in.
a fork like tied into my pubes.
That'd be great. You go,
Yeah, that sounds great.
you got a long, skinny penis and you twirl it with a fork and then you stab one of the balls. Take a big bite. Eric's trying to figure out how to put his pasta on top of the soundboard. He was just
like
looking
I
at the
can't.
knobs and judging if they were even enough to be a...
Are you guys ready for some fucking
This is great.
penne?
You know, what's his name? He put Dr. Pepper.
Albert penne.
Albert Pinay put Dr. Pepper on the soundboard, and then it made a little ring. And they're like, that's where he put his penis. That's where he put Dr. Pepper. Chet Atkins. What do you got in there? Was that a mushroom?
Yeah, man. I bet you're jealous you fucking turned down that bite now.
Well, there wasn't a mushroom in that bite. No, I don't want any of your pasta.
Why don't you ever eat my food?
What? I got a weird thing with food. I don't trust people.
I barely even cooked this.
That's why I don't trust.
No, I mean, I was barely even a part of cooking this.
This is raw chicken. I barely touched it.
So
Why wouldn't you?
what's the problem?
Why are you eating this raw chicken I brought you? I hardly cooked it.
No, my girlfriend did most of the work.
Wow. Your
I just-
typical...
I just
Hey, enough about your sex life.
my girlfriend did most of the work.
Yeah.
You think that's not where I put in the work?
That's gross.
No, I just did the mushrooms and the sauce. She cooked the pasta.
Yeah. That'd be fun to have a chess clock or like a...
Sex.
Yeah, for chess clock.
Like
for
when you're on top, you stack it.
Yeah, you're like...
And then I get on top.
Yeah, you're like, I've kind of been doing a lot of the work. And then she's like doing some work, but then she's like, oh, I gotta go give the dog a treat or something. So, and then you're like, well, this counts on your time. This is
Listen, just because the dog is whining and you're a little bitch who gives
wow.
it whatever they
I
want.
wouldn't say it like that. We're talking about my chess clock lover. Chess clock lover.
That's how you talk to your lover.
I go, so.
Do you talk aggressively to your woman ever?
I go, woman, hear me roar.
Do you talk aggressively?
That's when I'm
to
singing
your woman?
karaoke.
Like, fucking do this for me.
No, I would never do that. I
really
don't talk
don't do that?
aggressively like that with fellas unless they're like really annoying.
Unless there's someone I hate.
Unless it's somebody I know, and then I go, shut the fuck up. This isn't amateur hour. Who drove further to be here, you or me? Whose face is on the poster?
Me.
So get the fuck out. I'll light you, it means you finish your fucking accordion song.
I've been getting real aggressive lately.
No, who you been getting aggressive with?
Everyone.
Everyone, you flip the table. The recording's destroyed. The episode's never uploaded. We lose all those hot riffs about being full.
Oh, no, man. got aggressive with Verizon the other day.
I have so many phone issues.
Well, I do the phone. Listen, I don't.
I feel like you have so much like a cell phone company, and the people who work in person are the lowest authority that you can bully.
You're right. I'm a bully who knows my place.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. I can't be mean to service industry people because I might need a job from one of them in a month.
I'm a bully who knows this place.
You're like, yeah, I used to be mean to baggers, but then after COVID, there aren't baggers anymore. I can't be like, oh, great spot for the tortilla chips, idiot. Now instead, I just go 5G everywhere, huh? What if I put it in your fucking skull? Am I gonna get 5G then? Some guy who's going, sir, I only work here because the Panera next door, I walked in the wrong door once.
And now all of a sudden they gave me a t-shirt.
Yeah, I just work here now.
No, I didn't bully anyone, but...
That'd be funny. You go into a place and you're like, you don't work here, sir. And it's like, well, how much do you get paid? And they're like, I get commission based on sales. It's like, well, me too. If I get a guy, you know what I mean? If I make a sale, I'll cut you in. I mean, what? Like, you work here, you don't work here.
No one works.
It's fucking commission?
If it's on commission, then whoever the fuck is here and makes a deal.
Yeah, whoever's getting the phone
paid.
sold. That's what's up, pal.
No, but I got on the phone because I do a lot of phone things because...
I do a lot of phone things.
I don't pay rent at my lady's place, but I live there.
You should pay rent.
And, well, I pay for groceries. I pay for things.
Do you pay for the condoms?
You're making weird assumptions.
That's because I get mad when it's like, oh, I gotta buy drinks and the condoms.
Are you kidding me?
You want to be paid equal to men, but yeah, we gotta buy the condoms.
But I've decided that I'm a little bit of a Leon type figure in her life because she has problems sometimes, and I just figure them out for her.
You figure them out by staging prank-ish, by staging things that fall apart.
Sometimes there's just suddenly a bunch of lunch meat in there, and then sometimes, hey, this problem is not a problem anymore.
So wait, the problem was that you didn't have lunch meat, or the problem is that you have too much lunch meat?
No, they're different things.
There's only one thing listed.
Well, I said two different things, and you're mishearing me.
Lunch and meat were
Sometimes there's lunch meat in the fridge, and then sometimes there's a problem, and now there isn't a problem anymore. I said, and then.
Why? What does the lunch meat have to do with
then.
anything, then?
It's just a list of things. Have you ever heard of
Do you
people,
provide lunch meat?
Have you heard of people speaking?
Have you heard of a list? I've heard of lists. I'd be interested in seeing one someday. Perhaps getting to the bottom or top. I don't know how this particular one would be ordered. Maybe it's a scroll. No, man, but what is the lunch meat?
I just fucking buy groceries. That's the end of the story.
This would be fun.
Why are you caught on lunch meat?
This would be great to be like a 60s, like I'm an interviewer, and I'm interviewing like Gore Vidal and like literature
Talking
people.
to James Baldwin.
Yeah, and he's just like, well, sometimes the pig, if you mess with the pig, you'll end up in the slop. And I'm just like, are you hanging out with pigs?
Do you go to see a pig?
And I'm like, yeah, plus you're wearing that suit, you'll go messy.
Why were you wearing a
Why are you hanging out with pigs?
You know what? You're very clean for a man who hangs out with pigs.
Just Norman Mailer yelling at me, and I'm going, I don't understand what I'm doing
I don't
wrong.
get it.
No, so you got a bunch of lunch meat?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that would be the equivalent of if you were like, how is the road? And I went, everyone's got 5 toes, give or take. And Michigan's a lovely state.
It is the equivalent because I'm just using it as an example for buying groceries.
Oh, you bought groceries. She bought groceries.
Are you a lunatic?
She bought groceries.
I was trying to use a broad example for how I buy groceries.
Oh. So you buy the groceries.
Yes. God damn it,
there
man.
You go. So she doesn't buy the groceries?
Well, she does most
so,
of the time.
I was about to say. That's funny. This whole thing was just you trying to sound cool. I'll be like, I'm a stay-at-home housewife.
I do buy the groceries most of the time.
A good deal to get into is if your partner has more money than you, be like, let's go 60-40, but I'll do all the shopping.
Yeah, because she hates shopping.
That's a fun deal.
Shopping?
Everyone hates shopping, and then if you're a fucking bum who likes getting high,
it's awesome.
It's great. It's fun. I'm gonna listen to offensive things and then just interact with nice old women.
What's her dad's up to?
Oh, the salsa company. For a second, I thought that was like a podcast. I was like the Herdez Boys on YouTube.
Yeah,
they're
Boys.
Spicy.
The Milk Boys. How do you feel about the Milk Boys? Do you even know who they are?
I have no idea that 2 guys who drink milk.
Yeah.
After the lunch meat fiasco, I don't want to derail the podcast with you going, I said melt. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I heard a K. I heard a K, and I still heard the E, but I heard it in like an Illinois accent. Like, we're going to get some milk.
They just had Trump on.
Who are the Milk Boys?
It's one of those.
Oh, the Proud Boy. A Proud Boy thing because they drink milk?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just their name.
That's just a coincidental thing.
And they spell it M-E-L-K.
Dude, that is cool. They just
That's
spell
pretty
it.
fucking dope.
They just spell
it. Isn't that fucking dope, dude?
That
Milk Boys?
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty fucking cool, right, bro?
That's confusing though, because I have my podcast.
But bro,
called
ain't that cool?
What about the MLK Boys, which is just me and Martin Luther King Jr.'s sons?
But they're.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
What are they up to now?
Wondering who their father is.
What? Why would they be? What? That doesn't even make sense.
Did he cheat on his wife a bunch?
Oh, okay. That's what the FBI wanted us to think. You don't know the whole thing is like the past like 100 years of history. They're like, here's what happened, and then 20 years later they go, here's what really happened. And then 5 years ago, they went, the CIA lied about everything, so who knows what happened? And then now it's like, well, I feel like the thing in the middle was the truth.
There was a moment of truth.
Yeah, it's like you get caught. It's like, are you out past curfew? And then you're just like, yes. But also, time isn't real.
Also, here's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
To explain time.
Here's a black man in a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
To talk me out of this.
That was a terrible simile or whatever. Like, as, and, buts.
No idea what you're talking about.
You know,
Pasta's good though.
Pasta.
We're going back to OG deleted days.
The grossest audio.
We're going back to the OG deleted days.
The deleted days. We're all eating. We got 2 asses in the studio.
Where it was a funny dinner.
Yo, that is true.
You know what I realized the other day?
Do you think people are ever very hungry?
Did I not just ask you a question?
No, I know. It's like a hungry man, and then someone's like, they're like, we'll do anything to eat. And then someone's just like, hey man, you want to eat my ass? And then the person's like, what?
What?
And then it's just a homeless guy. He's like, I'm so hungry.
Can I eat your ass?
And then this is giving me nothing. He said I could eat.
It's like people say, like, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. A homeless person was like, I'm so hungry I'd eat an ass.
I'm so hungry I could eat an ass as long as the guy agreed to buy me a fucking Chipotle burrito after.
Fucking.
He is not allowed to have it before.
He cannot have it before. Fucking, as long as he'll buy me a fucking Taco Bell quesadilla.
I'm so hungry I could eat an ass. I almost went, you know where that phrase comes from? It comes from people eating donkeys. But then I remembered we just came up with it. He can't be like, you know the origin of that thing I just made up? It's another made up thing.
And that means the exact same thing.
I mean, it's just the same joke.
It's just the same joke.
I did it again.
You have to do some like DJ Khaled before that.
That would be fun. It's like because horses have huge cocks. So it's like you're in Mexico and you're just like, you're like, yeah, a little Spanish phrase book. And you're like, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. They're just horrified. Like, Jesus.
Oh.
This guy's horny. I'm so horny I could fuck a horse.
Más o menos.
That's a fun phrase. I'm so horny I could fuck a horse.
Oh.
You ever been so horny you'd fuck a horse?
What's the horniest do you think you've ever been?
That's how I broke into Churchill Downs. No, I don't know. Probably in my youth.
Well, yeah. But what'd you do to satiate it?
Loaded up the old desktop computer. Closed the blinds.
Nothing weird ever?
What do you mean? Oh, I've like humped a pillow.
Hey, you told me about that. It's disgusting.
I don't think I've ever told you about that.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, hell yeah. That's on Funny Dinner After Dark.
No, I used to hump a pillow too. But I had a pillow that had like all those, like, it was like,
What came first? People fucking their couches or fuck your couch?
what was first? Fire or fisting? What was the thing? Yes, it was the wheel.
Fisting or the wheel? That thing we asked. It was just the thing you kept saying.
I said it once, and then you said
Fisting?
that's interesting.
That
So
is
don't try and
interesting.
fucking go back on it now.
Well, like, especially if you can find out when lube was created.
How old is KY Jelly?
How old is the idea of spit?
Let's see how old KY Jelly is. No, but I had
The first fisting was probably somebody punched someone in the balls, and then they were like, "This is a great technique. This eliminated my enemy." I punched them in the balls, and then it incapacitated them. And then they missed one time.
just got right up in someone's
Just
ass.
fisted an enemy.
It is really hard to get to. Google is really trying to get me to buy KY Jelly. There are so many
Well, they know your needs.
ads.
They're like, "Hey,
You think I can't make
you have
this?
sex with people who are bodily uninterested.
You think I can't make that shit wet, baby?
You have sex with people who are going through the motions.
It was.
It keeps your
introduced-
gears lubed for when you're just
When
going
do
through
you
the
think
motions.
when do you think KY Jelly was invented?
Oh, like 1905.
You are
Correct.
disturbingly close.
Yeah, when was it?
1904.
Hell yeah. So I'd say, you think I don't know? I have a bit where I lie about saying I listened to a fake podcast about this exact thing. You don't think I can bluff my way into a thing? Was it made for sex though? In 1904? That seems like it's one of those like they later
Water-based,
shifted.
water-soluble personal lubricant, most commonly used as a lubricant.
What kind of lubricant is that? It's personal.
Personal.
It's personal.
That's a great way to sell it.
Do you need commercial lubricant? Hey, I don't need like, I don't know how to say this, but it's like not for a factory.
Not for a factory or anything. Like it's not for my car.
No, I'm not trying to like lube up the rail for
It's not
skating.
for like my loom.
Yeah. Famous things that need lube.
Like it's personal. Most commonly used as lubricant for sexual intercourse and masturbation.
I love this. The bottom part of the KY Jelly Wikipedia page has uses. It has medical, and there's several listed, and then it has other. Also used by special effects technicians to create a slimy appearance. Which I just love some kid who's like, I love monster movies. I'm going to learn about special effects. The next thing you know, he's just like, okay, personal lubricant. Okay, sexual okay.
Now, mom walks in and there's a thing of KY jelly on his fucking nightstand. And she's like, Tommy, what are you doing?
You are like 3 blue clicks away from from the Wikipedia page for sexual intercourse. Also known as vaginal intercourse or vaginal sex.
The origins and meaning of the brand name KY are unknown.
Okay.
Why? Too popular.
Hey, I made some jelly you can put on your cock. Okay. Why? Okay. Why?
Why? Listen, we're just friends, okay? Like, I don't know why you thought.
I love this. It was introduced in 1904 by a pharmaceutical company named Van Orn and Sawtell, who you can't click on.
I know, it's like red.
Imagine you have some company where you're like, we have a bunch of products. This one you can use for fucking, but also we have like tons of other stuff.
So much other
stuff. And in the future, you're a red, unclickable Wikipedia name.
Yeah, when I hover over it, it says, page does not exist. And it's like, well, then get rid of the red.
Yeah, I hate how they do that. Don't torture me.
Yeah.
Don't torture me with what it could be.
But 2 popular myths are that, 1, it was created in Kentucky.
That'd be great if like they should do it like empty lots. Just put up a sign that's like Dave's grocery store, but it's in red font. You're like, well, it could be here.
It could be.
If someone added it.
If someone put it there.
If someone made it exist.
Someone made this.
Could be go into a bowl.
And 2, the letters represent the key ingredients used to make the lubricant. We can confirm that neither of these myths are true.
They confirmed it.
So these are myths, and that's why it's in a weird fucking box on their page.
Yeah, well, I didn't even see that. Oh, I didn't even notice that. They have it so poorly laid out that I didn't even know. They really don't want you to know that.
Myth. It's a myth.
Various KY jelly tubes. When I think of a KY jelly tube, I think
I'm thinking of.
Just a lubed up hog that a farmer's trying to grab.
It's also used by clinicians to perform prostate and gynecological examinations.
Is that not sex?
Citation needed.
Is that not sex?
There's a lot of... We keep stumbling upon Wikipedia pages that have a lot of citations.
Did you notice
needed.
Before that one, it's even, in addition to its use as a personal lubricant, citation needed. It's like, what the like what?
Well, listen.
All right.
I don't think you need a citation. We've all tried.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, the whole Wikipedia page is the site. The fact that this exists. Like, that's the citation.
It's used by dentists to cover composite restoration.
It's used by dentists to fuck patients.
It's used by dentists on their off days. It's used by dentists on Sundays.
It's used by dentists who have given their lovers too much Novocaine.
It has been noted,
yeah.
like, hey, maybe.
Hey.
Who knows? As an alternative to conventional ultrasound coupling gel.
Which that means they haven't like done a study. It's just someone has an anecdotal. Someone has an anecdote about getting a little sex jelly on their wife's belly.
Some doctor was fucking his wife
Yeah.
in the examine room before he had to give her a fucking ultrasound.
Some doctor, after a long day of work, was making love to his partner and then picked up what he thought was the KY jelly and looked at it and then did one of the classic, wait, but if this is here, then where did I put the KY jelly?
Unlike petroleum-based lubricants, KY jelly is
biologically inert. Imagine just saying this statement to someone that you're about to fuck. Like, you're like explaining what you're doing. Like, she's like, what is that? And you're like, well, unlike...
Why would I be saying that to her, though?
Because she said, well, what is that? She goes, oh, what is that you're putting? Well, unlike petroleum-based lubricants, KY jelly is biologically inert, reacting with neither latex, condoms, nor silicone.
Am I the guy from, like, American Psycho?
And contains no added colors or perfumes. It is non-staining and easy to clean up. And despite having a
citation needed. Citation needed on easy to clean
Why
up.
are you reading the Wikipedia page while I'm waiting to fuck you? You should be getting horny.
This is written like very well because it's like it's all this like the sentences flow. It's like unlike,
yeah.
And then the next sentence is despite having like.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's great.
Despite having a thick consistency and a tendency to dry out during use, it can be quote unquote reactivated by the addition of saliva or water. But isn't that just? Isn't that?
It's just spitting on something,
yeah.
making something wet.
Yeah.
It's not reactivating anything. It's like,
hey, if your bottle of water runs out, just reactivate it by spitting into the bottle of water like a bunch. Like a fucking ton.
No, it's even worse.
Or putting it under a faucet.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and listen, the thing about this Nalgene bottle is you can easily reactivate
it's
it by putting it under
reactivatable.
a sink.
No, I hate when you have to activate it in the first place. Or it's just, the lube is just paste.
I hate it.
And then you spit on it.
Then you have to just spit on it.
The product contains no spermicide.
KY jelly has been available.
They should have a big sticker.
Whoa.
No spermicide.
KY jelly has been available over the counter in the United States since 1980. So until 1980, you had to get a fucking script. For
76
KY jelly.
beautiful years. No, before then it just wasn't available over the counter. It was available in the hardware store.
It was just available from your own.
We've got
you had to call Randy.
We've got gear grease. We've got motor oil. We've got a personal lubricant.
We also do sell
Personal lubricant. You ever notice the KY logo? At least this one. That's definitely a not to keep using the P word, but that's definitely a vagina.
That's a pussy.
The K, the red dot between the. It looks like the bottles have a straight down Y logo, but this Wikipedia logo they're showing, the Y is curved to connect with the bottom of the K.
Yeah.
Creating a perfect,
pussy.
Tight red diamond.
Perfect pussy.
Someone's just buying KY, staring at that, and then beating off. God, this fucking product.
There's some kid who's like, all right, KY is associated with sex.
This is so sexy.
That thing looks like a pussy. I'm gonna beat off.
Yeah, KY jelly. That's why I moved here, to Kentucky.
It got bought by Durex, which is a very shitty brand of condoms. You'd think Trojan might have.
Yeah, I use Durex in a punchline. That's how bad they are.
A Durex?
A Durex.
That's how bad they are?
Well, I mean, that's the cultural cachet of Durex.
Do you know only 10% of sexually active people use condoms in China?
It looks like Eric's getting a move going. I'm just gonna get a fucking what's that thing? What's the talk thing everyone uses? I'm gonna get a WhatsApp message from Eric any minute now. Hey, I moved.
China now. You can come. It's safe.
China now.
China now. It's safe. Please move. Lover. I have lover.
Eric, 2 thumbs up. You're just on the Great Wall. Just 2 thumbs up, real horny.
Just 2 thumbs up. I'm in sweatpants with a giant boner.
Like, how was your vacation? You're like, I actually just saw sights. I just took so many photos with thumbs up. Erections that it ended up being just nice in that regard. No, that means that most people don't use condoms because most people are Chinese.
That's true.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's
I'm
so.
in that. Listen, you're the fucking weird one.
That is true.
You're the fucking weird one, dude.
God, I hate not being Han Chinese. I feel so weird. People are like, oh, it's hard to be black in America. It's like, it's hard to be white in the world.
Although you also have to think of how many people in China are sexually active. Don't they have all those people who just sit inside all day and shit like that?
Yeah, I guess so. But do they fuck the shit? Do they at least get hard looking at a KY Jelly logo?
Among Chinese condom users, Durex has a dominant market share of 45% as of 2015.
That's pretty good.
Due to a relatively conservative culture surrounding sex, which has a page I can click on. Conservative culture
surrounding sex
has a page, Sexuality in China. This article has multiple issues.
Yeah, why did it read? Why did it? That was weird.
Please help improve it or discuss these issues on the talk page.
Why is
This article is written like a personal reflection, personal essay, or argumentative essay that states a Wikipedia editor's personal feelings or presents an original argument about a topic.
I don't understand why Durex has a section called Durex in China. This is so weird. They're just letting us know that, hey,
they're killing it.
Yeah, like, I know in America they might be like a weird, like,
but listen, in China,
second choice.
Listen, this is some lost in translation shit,
yeah.
Okay?
Hey, in a country where most people don't use condoms, those who do mostly use Durex.
Durex is whispering in their ear something that you'll never understand.
Yeah. It's indirect and subtle. Durex's marketing in China is often indirect and subtle.
Often involving lighthearted humor. You are gonna be lost in translation.
Yeah.
You have to
I would love to see a Chinese Durex ad.
You have to go
Just a guy putting on a tie and then it pulls out and he's not wearing pants.
Yeah.
And
that's you though.
That's me.
That's you.
No, I love that.
Marketing.
I love to not be wearing pants.
Yeah, no, like you could do the fucking throw the condom over your shoulder thing. That's lighthearted.
I should, I really should become the Durex man.
My girlfriend.
No, you might won't do that.
Right, hold on.
Well, until you did that,
all right.
we had this.
Beep.
We had this in the bag.
Beep. You're speaking in perfect Chinese.
Yeah.
In no accent at all.
My Rife. And then they're all offended, and then I pull out Matt Rife. And I have Matt Rife, comedian Matt Rife come out.
My wife is
My Rife. Everybody, Matt from the internet.
Matt
Rife.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Everyone, take a peek.
Everyone, pull out a Durex.
Americana.
Americana. Mumford and Sons.
Amigo. Going the wrong direction.
One of the Migos.
So afraid of being racist.
I love this. In 2011, this is still from Durex in China.
Oh, yeah.
In 2011, Durex began cross-industry advertising tie-ins with antivirus software. Using common themes of antivirus and security. That would have been awesome, man. I would have been 21, junior year of college, just ad campaigns that are like, hey, it's a condom over a fucking smartphone.
Put your rubber on your fucking...
Someone's lubing up a desktop.
Yeah, make sure you rubber up your fucking iPod Touch.
Someone's sticking a computer mouse up their ass. A guy's balls have a Norton tattoo. There's a Norton antivirus scan on a man's testicles. This is cool, man. Hey, Durex or Lifestyles? Which you going with?
I'm going Durex if it's between.
Did you see the name of the like parent company that owns Durex?
Rennet Bankser?
Wreck It.
Right.
Wreck It.
Right.
It's It's part of the Wreck It family of products. Mr. Sheen.
It's headquartered in Slough, England. It's a producer of health and hygiene and nutrition.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of a British condom.
I don't either. I feel like...
Oh, I like this one. You ever see this brand? Hot Rod condoms.
Ooh.
I've never seen those. And I would not use them.
What's the worst condom you've ever used? You ever used a weird condom?
Kama Sutra. I've used some.
No. Oh, yeah, I got hacked on Facebook.
That's what I was going to say. Before.
Gay
You know, you go to a gay bar and there's like, hey, there's a bowl of condoms in the bathroom.
Who'd you use them with?
The bartender. The other men at the bar, Eric, they aren't to take home.
They're for the bar.
They're for the party.
No. You can't take that with you. That's for... Listen.
That would be an awesome
I use
prank.
those on you.
That would be like if you're like an older gay guy and you see like oh, this guy just turned 21, first time at the bar. He grabs what you go, hey pal, those are for here.
Those are for right.
And then he goes, oh, you have to use them at the bar, and you go, no, here. And then you point it's more specifically. And then you teach him how to use a condom. Who is Julius from? Wow. When you go to condom as a subcategory, it has history. And then it's got two clickable things. History of condoms and some guy named Julius Fromm.
He's probably the one who sewed the first condom.
They
used to be fabric.
This guy rocks, dude. He did rubber condoms and then also rubber gloves and hot water bottles. That's all cool stuff.
That's pretty cool.
I misread it at first. I thought it said water balloon. Because that would be an awesome trio. Condoms, water balloons.
You ever used a dental dam?
No. I'm not a dentist. That's just the end of the episode. No, I've never used a dental dam.
I have. It's actually better.
It seems like it'd be
for
fun.
Me. I don't think it's... I think
you get to move around in there.
I think it's much worse
Yeah.
and more confusing for the woman.
Well, because if you were a boy in the plastic bubble, would you want to be in the bubble suit, or would you want to be in the house with the big bubble around it?
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of rather be in the bubble suit.
I'd rather be in the... Yeah.
I'd rather be in a bubble suit. No. That's why I wear a condom around all day.
I'd rather be the other way around.
I'm like Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie.
No, it was a bar condom situation, but they had bar dental dams.
Bar condoms. they have Budweiser stamped on them. It's it's like a box of bar condoms. And it's just the logo of the bar from 20 years ago. And they're all like wet, like they've all been spilled on. I think somebody got a box of bar condoms around here if you want one.
Yeah, I think we got one.
Yeah.
It's like we asking a bar for a book of matches.
You do, yeah. That's what I was going with. That's what I was going for.
I think we got some around.
I was trying to think of the equivalent of "Do you have a light?" but to ask for a condom. Hey, I might do some fucking later. Thanks for letting me do the show here. I might do some fucking. We got bar condoms.
Let me see. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't got nothing for you, really.
Don't use the condoms. Greendale students, if you're going to have sex, do not use condoms. Community, what a great show.
What a program.
What a show. Do not use condoms. What are you looking at now?
Male condoms have the advantages of ease of use. I don't think that's true for any man.
This is no good. The guy who invented the condoms, he was from Poland, and then he died.
Oh, female condoms can be used multiple times.
Really?
Maybe used multiple times. Maybe used multiple times.
Male condoms should not be used more than once.
Why can't you flip it out?
I've tried.
You ever reused a condom?
I've tried to be like, hey, let's just keep going. But
That's not reusing it.
In a way, though.
It's more dangerous than just having unprotected sex.
I was about to say, because then you just bust it open, and they're like, well, now there's 2 loads busted.
Yeah, now I got 2.
You're sitting there and you go, I busted.
Twice.
And then she goes, you came? And you go, yeah, that's not why I made this face. You made an oaf. You go, oh.
She's like, did you like it, baby? I could tell. And it's like, no, I'm worried.
Yeah.
No, I'm scared.
I don't make an O face. Some guys out there make an O face when they have sex. I make a wow face because I'm like, wow, I'm getting to have sex. Well, this has been my time, everybody. It's my first night at the club.
It would be nice to come in a woman, and
it would be nice.
It would be nice. No, but to like come in a woman, and then she's like, that was great, and then you're just like, I'm scared.
Why don't they just make a surgery where it makes it so if you come in a woman, it just goes out their ass?
They just shit it.
Yeah, like, why don't they just make that? It's fucking surgery.
Put a tube in.
They do it for guys.
Put a tube in.
Because if a guy comes in another guy's ass, it just becomes part of his cum. That's why the AIDS spread through the gay community so bad, is because like everyone you have sex with, their cum becomes part of your cum.
Your cum is going in you.
Then your cum is now like part of their cum
now.
Yeah.
And you can't have that much cum.
It's why if a gay guy or like a guy who had sex with a man has a kid with like a woman,
yeah,
it's like a melting pot.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
It's fucking crazy.
That shit's crazy. No, that's not how that actually works.
The effectiveness of condoms, as most forms of contraception, can be assessed 2 ways.
Am I waiting 9 months?
By waiting 9 months or waiting until tomorrow to take a plan B?
Yeah.
Perfect use or method effectiveness rates only include people who use condoms properly and consistently. That's like being like you can tell if someone is a heroin addict whether they use heroin every day or not.
Yeah. I love this, man. Countries rank.
An alcoholic typically drinks every morning.
Yeah. I love this, dude. It's countries ranked by condom use. Namibia, number 1.
Really?
Guyana, Jamaica.
Oh, that makes sense. They got a lot of
Gabon. I guess you're right. Armenia.
Really?
Armenia's up high.
Armenians are real up.
Grenada. The Ukraine. That's why Putin's fighting them.
Yeah, they're like, he's like, quit wrapping it up.
Like, come on, try to have some fun.
Free love.
This list is way less fun now that you pointed out that just every African country has like a big asterisk. In my mind, they're just like, "Oh, you crazy, man."
Dude, the other day, this fucking guy at work.
Madagascar is real low.
You say that like you have a feeling about Madagascar before now. You said that with like personal spite.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
And of course, fucking Madagascar is at the fucking bottom.
And of course, Madagascar. No, they only list 60, but I mean, come on, Madagascar. Wrap it before you tap it.
Condom fitting in size over a penis made of silicone.
Why do you need
Go back to the condom Wikipedia page. Do you still have it open? Go find it.
I don't think I ever ended up at the condom page itself. We were at Durex for so long.
Condoms.
Now there it is, a rolled up condom.
No. I think you need to go down farther.
This is a giant replica of the condom of the obelisk of Buenos Aires.
Condoms may slip off the penis after ejaculation.
Yeah.
Break due to improper application. What does that mean? How do you put it on wrong?
You never put a condom on wrong?
Shit, I put it on.
You clearly have it upside down, but you're too like proud to flip it over.
Oh, fuck.
So you just go, no, this is right, and then you just jam it onto the top. You just rip it. Used condom on the street? Is that what you're laughing at? What was the photo you wanted me to see?
Go scroll down to causes of failure.
Oh, I was looking at photos. Have you been looking at the photos?
I'm on Wikipedia, motherfucker.
I'm on Wikipedia also. They have photos.
There's
This
two
example of a
pictures.
ribbed condom is very long.
Illustration showing how to put on a condom. Maybe I should take a look at this. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to have to take a
An
long
unrolled
gander at
latex condom. Oh, this from the illustration. This guy shaved his pubes just for this. Why'd they give this drawing stubble? They gave him like shafts, like the base of his shaft is like stubble.
Either give him pubes or make him bare.
Yeah.
Why make it like, you know what? He shaved a week ago.
This is a Polish guy who's like, he's trying to go to the beach. This is absurd. Who drew this?
Male condoms are usually packaged inside of a foil or plastic wrapper in a rolled up form.
But sometimes they come inside a chocolate egg.
Also,
you gotta
like,
crack the egg open.
What? So usually in a rolled up form. So sometimes there's condoms that you can get where they're like long.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking nerd's rope.
They sell them on like a roll. What, you never had that? Just a long tube of condom,
Like a
and you
loose-
cut it when you need
Yeah,
it.
it's like, yeah.
And then you take a lighter and you light the end
It's
so
like
it
a
burns
It's like
together.
a big thing of rope at a hardware store.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you cut it off when you need it to end.
Yeah.
Like how much length of rope do you need?
Yeah, and then you use a lighter to seal
Yeah,
it.
just seal
to
it up.
seal the end.
Yeah. Some couples find that putting on a condom interrupts sex, although others incorporate condom application as a part of their foreplay.
I know this is that's a funny thing to put in Wikipedia.
I know, that's like
Also,
weird.
some lovers will put it in their mouth and then put it on their
It's like a
lovers'
weird, like,
genitals.
explaining-
Citation not needed.
Explaining foreplay.
Citation not needed, please. I like this one. I know it's the wrong use of the word, but in the 16th century Italy, anatomist and physician Gabriele Filippio wrote a treatise on syphilis.
Treatise.
Treatise, but it's funny to imagine
Treatise,
him just being like, "Hey, look,
I got about 100 pages on this.
we both have syphilis." No, but it's a treaty, and it's like him and another
Is
person.
it treaty or treatise?
It's treatise. I just
Okay.
don't know how words work. That's like the idea of someone being like, "Hey, warring faction, we both have syphilis."
Listen, we're done. All right? Half of us don't have our fucking nose anymore.
We need fucking.
Our fucking noses are falling off.
We gotta
left and
come
right.
together for a ceasefire.
Can we fucking?
I've got syphilis.
Can I get a fucking? We take a fucking month off.
It's the 16th century, and I've got syphilis.
This-
And all I got was this lousy tunic.
All I got was this lousy nose. I don't even need glasses.
Hell
It's
yeah.
the only way to put this fucking nose
Dude,
on.
I'm amped up for the Red Fair. I'm gonna give everyone syphilis.
Oh.
I hope they spike the bread this year.
Some men and women find the physical barrier of a condom dull sensation.
I like this one. Some condom-like devices are intended for entertainment only.
What are those?
Boy, don't I know. They're unlubed condoms purchased in bulk by Dan Alta.
Take a screenshot of that and fucking put it up as a fucking Instagram story.
I love it, man. But then their example is glow-in-the-dark condoms.
What? They don't work?
That's what it says. It says these novelty condoms may not provide protection against pregnancy and STDs.
May not.
But glow-in-the-dark isn't really like a... Like you sue a glow-in-the-dark condom manufacturer for getting you pregnant, and they're like, come on, who's having sex in the dark?
Who the fuck?
This is an outrageous gag gift.
Do you not even like her?
Yeah, what the hell? Why would you need that? Clearly, this is a joke.
I would like a glow in the dark.
The guy just eating a strawberry condom to prove his point. He's like, these aren't for sex. They're for fucking eating in a courtroom. Cautiously.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at me.
Look at it.
Look at it. Now look at me. Don't I look happy? Your Honor. Clearly.
Too bad they didn't find a condom at this scene of the crime when OJ kills his wife. You know what I mean? Because OJ's big cock busting out of a too small of a latex cock.
I was watching Yellow Jackets, and there's this scene in the latest episode where they're trying to catch, like, these two cops are trying to catch someone, like, in an affair.
Oh.
And
the most illegal crime.
But they're not fucking, but they're trying to make it look like they're fucking.
Yeah.
So he puts lotion in a condom to try and cover it up. And then they break into the hotel room, you know. And he and the one cop is very skeptical. You know, he's like, they fucked. They clearly fucked. And the one guy's like, nah, I don't buy it. And then the skeptical cop is like, well, look here. It's a Jimmy.
It's a Jimmy.
And it's full of shit. And the guy goes, let me see that.
It's full of shit.
Yeah,
he sniffs it. You gotta sniff it.
He goes, that ain't real jizz. That's not real jizz.
That's fun. What show is this? That's great.
Yellow Jackets.
That
It's
sounds
not
like
a good show. I would not
just that.
recommend
Okay, that scene's not enough.
I think that scene, I think my verbal description of that scene is probably about all you need out of that show.
So hearing that Yellow Jackets is a character who can smell jizz.
You can't smell jizz.
That's not really a superhero.
You can't smell
The
jizz.
guy who can smell jizz.
I didn't say it was about superheroes.
I can't smell jizz because I have it inside me at all times.
So it's always smell. I always smell jizz.
It's funny just scrolling through the condom Wikipedia page and seeing the blue clickable things throughout it. Like a Presidential Advisory Council on AIDS, HIV, machismo, sexual activity, American Black,
Family planning.
Bill Gates,
Semen analysis.
certain other types of trash.
Polyethylene.
Then when you click on it, it just goes. It just
shows my
shows your
Wikipedia
mom. Other types of trash. It shows your wife's fucking
Anti-sperm antibodies.
anti-sperm antibodies.
Can I
Bareback.
produce those?
I like bareback. Oh, this photo of bareback is great.
What the fuck? It's like fucking a clown?
It's like two
Oh,
bearded.
it's an old like Turkish painting.
It's like two Turkish bearded people.
I like how
fucking
you
each
rolled
other.
with Turkish because I feel like that was a weird pull, but it
No, I
seems
think
right.
it's Turkish. That seems absolutely correct. No, those guys are Turkish.
Assisted reproductive technique.
Look, this is a World War II era poster promoting condom use. And it's got a guy in a dunce cap who's like, I should have fucking got a condom.
What does he say? What is he writing?
He's writing, I should have gone to the pro station, which I guess where you go get the condom.
I guess that was like the company store for
Yeah, the
condoms.
company store. I work for the Merchant Marines putting rubbers on guys' cocks. I didn't want to get sent to war, so I enlisted in the Merchant Marines.
As a
Rapping guys' jimmies.
as a Jimmy boy. That's how Jimmy John started.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Jimmy John's was a company of just guys who fucked prostitutes, but safely. Oh, here come those Jimmy Johns. They're freaky fast.
There, ooh. All right, we're at an hour. There we go. You brought us home.